With the new school year now underway, schools are again faced with the difficult task of juggling in-person learning and remote learning for families who went that route. With a growing risk of data hacking, experts say schools and parents need to protect data and students from cyber criminals. This is a really big deal. So Tyler Moffitt with WebRoot joins us now to talk more about that. Good morning, Tyler.
Morning. Thanks for having me on, Corey. Good to talk to you again.
Always nice to chat with you. So what can families and students be thinking about to get prepared and stay safe when online this year?
Right. A couple of things, definitely. Depending on the type of laptop, if it's issued to you by the school, you have to worry less about what's on it, what's being managed. But if you're supplying the laptop, then you are in charge of making sure it has, a good security solution. You can't just rely on the default Windows Defender, and also backup solution. Really important to teach kids cloud backups like, a Google Drive, Apple iCloud. You want to make sure they know the process of restoring those files in case something like the worst would happen and that laptop's destroyed or lost. They have to go through that process of restoring their files, because at some point in your life you're going to go through big data loss, and you want to make sure that you can minimize that impact. And additionally, when all these accounts and school accounts having to be created, it's a good time to teach your kids strong password policies, right? I still don't know who came up with the whole 8 characters, 1 capital, 1 special. It doesn't really mean anything into the eyes of a hacker. They are going to use password cracking software, and all they care about is length. Okay, so length is strength. And I've said this before, use a passphrase. Snow White and the 7 Dwarves is a really good password with spaces. Think about something else that's just as long, easy to remember, and change it up for every different account. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs Amazon for your Amazon, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs Facebook for your Facebook. Really good tip.
Yes, the whole the dog ate my homework thing doesn't really work when you have a laptop these days, and that's why you should be backing it up into the iCloud, so then there's no excuse, like you should have listened to Tyler and backed it up. So that's some really good tips there. What are some really easy safety tips that we might overlook to help keep us safe from online threats?
Sure. I think the first one, oversharing with account linking. When you sign up for these accounts, they have this really convenient and easy sign in with Facebook, sign in with Twitter, sign in with Google, and you're really sharing way more information than you need to. That account likely only needs an email and a password, and you're giving it way more than you need to. You're just putting more info at risk to be hacked and leaked and breached. So take a little extra time and sign up for accounts without linking the accounts. There really is no need for it. You're just sharing way more info than you need.
Oh, and so many people do that, that's for sure. So what might be some of the most vulnerable types of online risks?
I would say, especially with younger kids, what are your kids playing? Roblox has been really big during the pandemic. Almost every kid I know of plays Roblox now. Play with your kids. It's free to create an account. Just make sure, best practice is info sharing. They're not sharing who they are, where they are. These games, they do a really good job of trying to censor so the kids can't share this info, but they're not perfect. So get involved, see some of the games they're playing, and if you can, maybe even join in a game with them and play with them, and just make sure they're keeping the good habits and making sure not to share their info with strangers.
And who knows, it could be some good bonding experiences well there, some good memories. All right, Tyler, thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Really appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having us on. I appreciate it.